Hi, this is Chase DeYoung, pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I just want to welcome you to the Pony League World Series here in Washington, Pennsylvania. Best of luck to all you competitors this week. Play hard, play with integrity, and pull for each other. Best of luck.
Welcome to Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington, Pennsylvania. Coverage of the 2022 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. For the introduction of today's lineup, we send it upstairs to public address announcer Bob Gregg.
And now let's meet the starters. First of all, for the visitors from San Jose, California. Leading off and playing third base, number 11, Tommy Moran. Batting second, center fielder, 26, Toby Torres. Batting third and pitching, number 19, Ethan Williams. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 5, Enrique Sotelo. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 10, Marcus Garcia. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 23, David Hall. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 22, Dante Butler. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 6, Griffin Bacon. Batting ninth, playing second base, number 34, Aiden Mojica. Number 1, Antonio Chavez. Number 13, Jaden Taylor. Number 17, Adriel Ceja. Coach, Eddie Dimas. Coach, Brian Bacon. Manager, Shane Hall. West Zone champion, San Jose, California. And now for the host team, Washington County, Pennsylvania. Leading off, center fielder, number 14, LJ Zidek. Pitching and batting second, number 23, AJ Andronis. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 21, MJ Marshak. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 44, Nico Petregas. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 5, Matt Koken. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 24, Hayden Stack. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 26, Sam Stout. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 53, Sam Wade. Playing third base and batting ninth, number 1, Ian McYanko. Number 6, Ben Tazik. Number 7, Sebastian Scholsky. Number 10, Anthony Georgie. Number 13, Dominic Canali. Number 15, Caden Laskowski. Number 27, Zach Schrader. Coach Scott May. Coach Anthony Wenzel. Manager Tyler Rabaski. Host team, Washington County, Pennsylvania. Umpiring at home plate, Ron Ross. At first base, John Hauer. At second base, Bob Bonus. At third base, Roger Anselmino. Decisions Committee, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor, Lenny Lynch.
At this time, we ask all that are able to please rise for the Pony Prayer and the national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your caps. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or question ability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
beautiful Monday for our second game of 4 at 5:30 tonight. Johnstown, Pennsylvania, New Taipei City. And then at 8 o'clock, Monterrey, Mexico versus Palm View, Texas. Randy Gore, my partner. Randy, for a number of years, was the voice of the Washington Wild Things. Does a lot of announcing with North Allegheny and the North Allegheny High School and the President's Athletic Conference. Baseball, your favorite sport?
It is to broadcast. Actually, it's funny to say this, but baseball is my favorite sport to broadcast, but football is my favorite sport overall. But baseball's a close number 2 in that.
So you are a which is your favorite football team then?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is it? Okay.
It is. So I grew up in Pittsburgh, in McKeesport actually, so in one of the suburbs of Pittsburgh. So grew up a Pittsburgh sports fan no matter what. Penguins, Pirates, Steelers, those are number 1 in my heart. So, but it's a pleasure to be here for this. Again,
have you ever done hockey, by the way?
I have at the high school level.
The North Allegheny hockey.
Yes. Mm-hmm. A lot of fun. Difficult sport to call. And
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think hockey is difficult at all.
Well, we have the lineups here.
Lineup for San Jose: Moran, Torres, Williams, Sotelo, Garcia, Hall, Butler, Bacon, and Mojica. That's the starting 9 for San Jose. And defensively for Washington, Wade, Zidek, Koken, McYanko, Marshak at short, Stack at second, Stout at first, Petrakis catching. You will agree with me that baseball is the hardest sport to do.
I will agree with you on that.
Okay.
I find hockey difficult from the standpoint that it's the exact opposite of baseball. It's so fast-paced, where baseball is obviously at a much slower pace. As we take a look at the brackets thus far, San Jose, California losing their opener to Monterrey, Mexico, then rebounding yesterday with an 11-0 win in 5 innings over London, UK to face Washington, PA today. Washington won its opener over London 9-3, but then dropped its contest yesterday 1-0 to Palm View, Texas. And that's how these two teams meet here this afternoon.
And our coverage, our video, provided on MLB.com by WBRC Media. Our producer is Roger Lenhart, our director, Scott Bartlett, executive producers Dan Lohman and Mike Parsons, as we have all spent a great deal of time together over these, now into our 4th day. And in addition to putting in full days, they are so enjoyable. We are, each and every member of the crew, getting a great deal of satisfaction out of being a part of this tournament, the Pony League World Series, and having the opportunity to do what we love to do, and that is announcing sports. And so Tommy Moran will lead off.
And I'll just add very quickly, you mentioned Scott Bartlett, and I've worked with him in the past, and we have talked in the past before about how great an event this is here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Baseball at its purest and finest, and so much fun to be a part of.
Our TV crew won its 2nd Pony League World Series Regional Emmy in 2021. That was just announced a couple of months ago. We're real proud of that. Tommy Moran steps in, and first pitch of the game fouled off to the right. The left-hander Andrunas pitches from the stretch.
Very quickly, Lanny, also thank you to Jacob Knisner, our radio producer in our downtown Washington studios on WJPA.
I lied. He doesn't pitch from the stretch. Next pitch fouled off 0-2. When I looked up, he was already turned. And no, he starts. It is a full windup, but it is not your typical Don Drysdale, Juan Marichal full windup. 0-2 on Tommy Moran. And the left-hander Andrunas peeks over the top of his glove and delivers. The ball slapped away. And there's a case there where the right-handed batter just wanted to get something on the ball, get some part of the bat on the ball, swap it away, and look for something better. San Jose, California, Silicon Valley. Pitch outside, 1-2. Shane Hall, the manager. Eddie Demas, Brian Bacon, the coaches. One-two pitch. Foul ball off to the right and out of play at Lou Hayes Pony Field, Washington Park. Eastern section of Washington, Pennsylvania. Andronis 1-2 pitch. Hit batsman. We did not have a hit batter in today's first game, but the hit batsman here to start this game, and it is the 22nd hit batsman of this tournament. We had one game, the fifth game of the tournament, there were 8 hit batters.
Number 26, Toby Torres.
And that was the game that went 8 innings, featured 25 runs, Hagerstown and Johnstown. Pitch to Toby Torres, ball in the dirt, breaking for second base as Moran throw to second base on a bounce that scoots by the shortstop, Marshak. Well, good job by Moran to read the ball as it was coming into the plate. Very often, it is the belief of coaches that if you're paying attention, there's a fly ball into right center field. Zidek, edge of the track, makes the catch, tagging up as Moran and moves to third. Runner at third, 1 out in the top of the first inning. Well, Torres didn't waste any time. He took a good solid swing, and Zidek called on to cover some territory, and he did. No question that Moran was going to move up. Ethan Williams, the batter. Ball 1. If you're a runner at first base and you get a good secondary lead and you're paying attention, you'll see if that ball's about to go in the dirt. If you're anticipating that it is, well, that adds the advantage and the possibilities that you can move up, because when that ball bounces in the dirt, there's a good chance it's going to kick maybe just a couple of feet away. But if you're anticipating well, it is going to afford you that opportunity to move up, as we saw from Moran. Bouncer up the middle, just to the right of second base, out into center field, and just like that, San Jose grabs a 1-0 lead on the 1-out RBI single to center by Ethan Williams. Boy, oh boy, look how that was constructed by San Jose. Hit batsman, wild pitch, move over on a fly out, score on a single. And Chavez to courtesy run for pitcher Williams. Enrique Sotolo in the 4th spot of the batting order, the San Jose catcher. Left-hander Andronis with the pitch, ball 1. And throw to first base, and Chavez read it well. 1-0 early, San Jose. High chopper off the mound. Andronis play to first, 2 away. Randy, maybe you can do this for me. No big deal, but how many unanswered runs has San Jose now scored?
Unanswered. I don't know what the answer to that question would be then.
Well, I mean, like they beat London 11-0.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Now I know it's at least 12.
At least 12. I'll dig through here real quick.
Pitch to Garcia. Inside, spun Garcia around like a revolving door. What I'm asking you is were they behind to Monterey?
They were. They did score the final run in that game. Does that qualify as unanswered then? It was 6-1, and the final was 6-2. So they scored the final run. If that does count, then it would be 13 unanswered.
That is not as big a deal as I thought it might be. Pitch, strike called 1-2, so that makes it 13 unanswered runs. Pitch away, looked at by Garcia, called a strike. Looped out to shortstop, and Marshak realized he had to get down and get in quickly to not let that ball bounce. San Jose, 1 run on 1 hit and 1 left on base. San Jose won, and Washington County coming to bat.
Oh yeah, good wait for this one.
Sean likes to help his teams on the field, but elbow and shoulder pain kept him on the sidelines. Treatment from AHN had him feeling like himself in a couple days. Now he's back, pitching in wherever he's needed. Getting back in the game is living proof.
On the hill is Williams, Ethan Williams. He'll be facing a Washington County batting order that's known as the Washington Initials, with LJ in the #1 spot and MJ hitting 3 behind AJ. And defensively for San Jose, Hall in left, Torres in center, Bacon in right, Moran and Garcia on the left side of the infield, Mojica and Butler on the right side, Sotelo catching. And that brings up LJ Zidek. Oh, 1 pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop in the hole. Garcia's throw high. That is a base hit. LJ on.
LJ Zidek, the winner of the fastest runner competition at the Pony League World Series, and so he has put that speed on great display. With that ball hitting the hole, very difficult for Garcia to get the out there, and he could not, even with the hard throw, but off-target throw, and Zidek with the base knock.
Lucas Jonathan at first in the bottom of the first. And now Andronis. And Andronis takes a strike. The base hit for Zidek. He is now 4 for 8 in Washington County's 3 games. 1-0. San Jose leads. 0-1 pitch. Strike called 0-2. Right-hander Williams comes set. Ground ball to short. Garcia flips to Mojica for the out at second. 1. Safe at first. Zidek erased. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the first inning, 1-0. San Jose leads. And Laskoski the courtesy runner.
Your attention, courtesy runner for the pitcher at first base, number 15, Caden Laskoski.
MJ Marshak stands in and takes a pitch inside, ball one. Marshak, as the starting pitcher yesterday for Washington County, 4 innings, did not give up a run and struck out 10 in the Washington County 1-0 loss to Palmview. Runner going. Pitch a strike, throw to second base. And a stolen base for Laskoski. It was a called strike, and it's 1-1. You're never surprised to see base runners on the move in pony baseball, and a large percentage of the time the runners are safe. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And a foul ball off to the right and out of play. So it's not surprising that a lot of managers will run for the advantage of number 1 picking up the extra 90 feet, starting the runners in the possibility of getting an extra base by way of a base hit, and avoiding a double play. 1-2 pitch is popped out of play. Marshak 2 for 6 in pony play so far. Nico Petrakis on deck. 1-0. San Jose leads. Ethan Williams, the pitcher for San Jose, knocked in a run on the top of this first inning. Williams comes set, 1-2 pitch. He is high. Two and two. The winner of this game will play either Monterey or Palmview. Will play the loser of the game between Monterey and Palmview. First base line, this is out of play. Well back into the seats, count 2-2. And the loser of this game will be eliminated. Washington County last year was 2-2. Lost in its first game to Youngstown. Then beat Bay County, beat Bayamon, Puerto Rico, but then was eliminated by Youngstown. Youngstown went to the championship game in 2021 and lost to Brownsville, Texas. You could almost feel the anticipation. And yep, Mr. Ross does not go up with the right hand. And the count goes to 1-2. I'm sorry, count is 3-2. Runner, fly ball, left field, and it is gone. I think MJ may have hit a ball very close to his own picture. 2-1 Washington County.
MJ Marshak. Please return the home run ball to the press box for later presentation.
Just underneath it. Just underneath his photo out in left center field on the video board. And after a great pitching performance yesterday with 10 strikeouts, comes up with a big blow here in the bottom of the first inning.
It is the 4th home run of this tournament.
Catcher number 44, Nico Petragis.
And now Petrakis. Nico Petrakis was 3 for 3 in Washington County's 9-3 win over London on Saturday, called strike. Ground ball up the line. Moran tried to backhand it, could not. Shortstop Garcia's throw late. Double. That was a tough play for Moran. He had to hope that if he reached the glove across his body, that somehow the ball would find its way into the leather.
Number 5, Matt
And the ball kicked in foul ground. Now Matt Koken. Petrakis is now 4 for 7 in this Pony League World Series, brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. 2-1, Washington County leads. That's a swing, folks. Strike one on a pitch that was very, very close to Matt's body. Swing and a miss, pretty much the same location. I was just thinking, watching these two pitches and those two swings, there wasn't much separation from the top of the right chest through, but no question that they were swings. And Williams checks the runner at second. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. All three pitches against Matt Koken were inside. All three. And the one that nails him. Stack.
Courtesy runner for the catcher at second base.
A courtesy runner, Anthony Georgie, out for Nico Petrakis at second base.
The second baseman, number 24, Hayden Stack.
And Stack stepping in. Hayden Stack, right-handed batter, will be attending Trinity, ninth grader in the fall. And a hit batsman.
And that ricocheted off of Stack and hit Enrique Sotelo, the catcher, right on the mask.
So we're up to 24 now, 24 hit batsmen.
First baseman, number 26, Sam Stout.
Sam Stout about to step in. Washington County's manager, Tyler Rubaski, out of Hazelden, Pennsylvania. Played baseball at Waynesburg University. Has been an assistant at Davis Elkins. Tyler's got some fiery blood. He's a strong competitor.
See the first pitch. If it's there,
Going to be taking over as an assistant at Trine in Angola, Indiana.
If it's there, hit the crap out of it. First pitch, second pitch, go 1-1. We're going to double steal second pitch. All right? Yeah.
Stout, the hitter. Stack returns to first, and Georgie to second.
At Trine University, a very good overall athletic program in Division III.
Where is it in Indiana?
In Angola, Indiana.
No, but where's Angola located?
That I'd have to look up.
And a turn, but no throw. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 in. Washington County up 2-1, bottom of the first inning. Ball fouled off to the right. It's nowhere near where Bobby Knight threw the chair, is it?
Does not appear to be, no. Let's see. It is actually to the northeast corner, just south of Michigan.
Runners going, swinging a foul ball, 0-2.
So I would say just south of the glove of Michigan.
So it must be near the Ohio border then.
It is. It's near Ohio as well. So yeah, that northeast corner, just south of Fremont, to the north of Fort Wayne.
Oh, 0-2 on Stout. Williams comes set, checking the runner at second. Second look towards second. Ball, one hopper, grabbed by Garcia, but he was unable to keep his balance. Then when he jumped up and he threw the ball over the head of the first baseman, allowing Georgie to score, make it 3-1 Washington County, and Stack ends up at third. Stout safe at first.
So a hit and errors. Stout at first on the infield single, but Georgie scores on the error and throw.
Touching your off speed. Stop giving them fastballs to hit. What'd they just hit? It was hit though. That's what I'm talking about. Mix it up. Be creative.
Shane Hall.
And manager Shane Hall of San Jose telling his pitcher Ethan Williams to mix things up, throwing too many fastballs. Trying to keep the hitters off balance. He's not been able to do so, as Washington County scoring 3 so far, with 2 outs now in the bottom of the first.
Sam Wade. Runner breaks for second. Throw to second. And a stolen base for Stout. Stout purposely was tardy breaking for second, but he does draw the throw. One-0 pitch. Ball popped in the air to right field. And Bacon's got it. Wade, the 8th batter of the inning. And Washington County scores 3 runs on 4 hits. There was an error. The big hit of the inning, the Marshak 2-run homer. And at the end of 1, it is Washington County 3 and San Jose 1.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trail. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Bring together expert faculty. Offer programs in high-demand fields. Add in a few centuries of tradition. You might call it the future of higher education. We're calling it Pennsylvania Western University. We've combined the resources of California, Clarion, and Edinboro to create a new way to educate, where opportunities are boundless and tomorrow is yours to define. Built on tradition, built for your future. Welcome to Penn West.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
Little did we know that switching to Cricket was going to be a major upgrade. The 5G is like fast.
Switch for the speed, stay for the savings. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Even during challenging times, Community Bank has helped small businesses in the area grow and thrive. Every business has different banking needs. Community Bank will help you with your plans. Community Bank, moving your business forward by building a stronger community.
Top of the second inning coming up. Lou Hayes Pony Field. The world is here in western Pennsylvania.
Leading off the San Jose second, the left fielder, number 23.
And left-hander Andronis, who came down off the mound trailing 1-0, is now up on the hill leading 3-1. Pitch outside, ball 1 to David Hall. Hall had a couple of hits in San Jose's win over London yesterday. Ground ball up the middle. Sliding play by Marshak for the first base one away.
Marshak is having himself quite a Pony League World Series tournament. The 2-run homer a short time ago, 10 strikeouts yesterday on the mound, and this Sterling play sliding to his left and then popping up behind the second base bag to apply the throw.
You know who else is having a productive weekend? And I meant to tell this story during the first game, but I'll tell it now as Dante Butler steps in and looks at a strike. The Lavenders are having the last couple of days have been very good for the Lavenders and for and I mentioned that Dawson Lavender's stepfather, one of the coaches. There's a bouncer up the middle. And it is MJ. Again, 2 down.
Right fielder number 6, Griffin Bacon.
One of the assistant coaches, as you know that Marshak going to make that play easily at second base. One of the assistant coaches, Adam Kanashevsky, he is Dawson Lavender's stepfather. Pitch up high, but called a strike as Griffin Bacon steps in. Well, Adam was telling me today that yesterday, their son Carson, who is 6 years old, pitch inside. Carson said to his mom, "I've got $6, Mom. I want to buy a 50-50 ticket." Now the kid, it's his own money. He said, "Mom, I've got $6. I want to buy a 50-50 raffle ticket." And doggone it, the kid won. $234. $6 investment. 2 balls, 1 strike on Griffin Bacon. Pitch is up high, 3-1.
And pair that with Dawson Lavender's winning effort earlier today.
Pitch high and inside. I'm going to go to Carson, find him tomorrow and ask him for a stock tip. That'll bring up Aiden Mojica. 3-1. Washington County leads San Jose. San Jose started the journey to Washington County by busing from San Jose to Long Beach Airport. Pitch a ball. In about 5 hours, and then the flight from Long Beach to St. Louis, and then St. Louis to Pittsburgh. San Jose did not arrive at its hotel until 1 a.m. Friday morning. 2 balls, no strikes, but San Jose did not have to play its first game until Saturday. And with that, strutting to the mound with authority is Tyler Rubaski.
A determined walk.
Yeah, no, I
Hey, you never had a chance to check on.
Can't hear me over, and then I'm back there. And yeah, no, it was Bob. Really?
There was a situation the other night where Tyler went over to the fans and ran over, said something, and ran back. And
okay, no, I did not notice that at the time, but yeah, that was with Ernie. But we can we'll have to check in with Coach Rubaski to find out about that.
You know, the conclave is adjourned as Mojica gets ready to step in.
Smile on the face of Coach Rubaski as he returns to the dugout.
Ron Ross, home plate umpire, breaks up the conference. Ron from Cannonsburg. Swing and a miss. Ron Ross, newly retired. Swing and a miss on a pitch up and out. Mojica, right-handed batter, and a called strike inside corner. Mojica will be attending Christopher High School, 9th grader, and takes a pitch away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bacon the runner at first, 2 outs. Washington County 3, San Jose 1. Madronas to throw to first base. Bacon takes his lead. He's running 3-2, swing and a miss, and a fastball up. The strikeout of Mojica ends the top of the second. No runs, no hits. A walk and one left on base. We've played an inning and a half. It is Washington County 3, San Jose 1.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
At Washington Honda, taking care of our customers is our top priority. Whether you shop online or on the lot, we'll deliver your new car to your front door at no extra fee. It really is all at the mall.
Not all car buying experiences are as straightforward as Washington Hyundai, but you can count on Washington Hyundai. We're here for you. The vehicle you want from the dealership you trust. It really is all at the mall.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented in part by Appalachia Energy Partners, a specialized logistics company seeking CDL Class A drivers. Call 724-514-6593. By Lighthouse Electric, integrators of electrical solutions. And by Defy Security, cybersecurity experts who put customers back where they belong. First. The second, take part. Migenko leading off the bottom of the second. 8 Washington County players batted in the first inning. Washington County leading 3-1. Migenko with a swing and a miss. Migenko will be in 8th grade, Trinity District. 0-2 pitch and a foul ball. Johnstown against New Taipei City at 5:30 today. 0-2 pitch, lined into left field. Ball played on one hop by Hall. Boy, as a pitcher, the last thing you want to do is throw something that is hittable when you're out in front of the count, no balls, 2 strikes. And it happens in this case, an 0-2 pitch dropped in for a base hit, and the hit delivered from a number 9 batter. Top of the order, L.J. Zidek. There have been only 4 home runs hit in this year's Pony League World Series. Zidek has 1 of them. Singled his first time up. And the pitch is high, ball 1. Zidek didn't score with a run, but for all intents and purposes, he set it up. Williams. 1-ball pitch. Ground ball to third, coming across the infield. Miranda's throw to second base. Hit the runner. Everybody's safe. Migenko at second, plunked by the throw from the third baseman Moran. And quickly, Robaski was there, and now the medical corps.
It appeared to hit him up high, and the runner, Migenko, he was off on the pitch, and that's why he was able to get to second base so quickly.
I didn't think the play was at second base there.
I agree. There was no play at second base, and the only option really to get it out was at first base only. The throw went to second, and that's why it did hit the runner. We'll get a look.
A ball that was hit slowly, number one. And number two, because the middle infield or that third baseman has to come across. Once he decides, if he does decide to go to second base, he's got a rather difficult angle by which to connect with a second baseman.
Fortunately, McYanko's okay, so he's going to stick it out. And the other part to that is McYanko, he was not expecting a throw to come in that direction, and he was caught off guard that the throw was there. He was unable to protect himself as it looked like it even ricocheted off the helmet. It might have caught him in the face.
So purely a fielder's choice. It is a time at bat. And now A.J. Andronis. Andronis.
Number 23, A.J. Andronis.
Left-handed batter. Antonio Jameson. Washington County leads 3-1, bottom of the second inning. Line shot the opposite way. Left fielder Hall makes the catch through to second base. Safe. Boy, very close at second base. As second baseman Mojica did a great job of keeping his foot on the bag and reaching up for the throw from Hall.
Number 21, M.J. Marshak.
And now M.J. Marshak hit a two-run homer in the first. And takes a breaking ball for a strike.
Remember the Marshak at bat as well when there was a 2-2 pitch fastball that narrowly missed the outside edge. San Jose surely would love to have had that pitch called a strike because the very next one hit over the fence by Leskoski. Or excuse me, by Marshak rather.
Pitch low and outside, blocked well by Sotelo. Two-run homer by Marshak in the first inning. Later in the inning, a third run scored. Courtesy runner Georgie brought it home, and now time is granted. One pitch, line shot, base hit in left field. McYanko around third, ball bobbled and left by Hall. McYanko scores. Zidek to third on the base hit by Marshak. 4-1 Washington.
RBI single for Marshak, giving him 3 RBIs in this game. And then an error that allows Zidek to take third. The error on Hall out and left as he kicks it around.
Now Nico Petrakis steps in.
My apologies. The batter is number 44, Nico Petrakis.
Petrakis doubled his first time up. Full windup for Williams with runners at second and third. The infield drawn in. And a called strike, 1-1. Boy, with a full windup in the infield in, the runner at second, who is Marshak, he can get a huge lead. I mean, he can go as far as the shortstop. He hasn't done that yet. Fly ball left center field, drops in. Scoring from third is Zidek. Marshak from second, 6-1 Washington County. And as it turns out, it did not matter what lead Marshak had. As the ball is driven to the gap, and Petrakis, second double of the game, 5th hit of the tournament, and a pitching change for San Jose.
Let's get this.
Wireless is the official wireless provider of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, and because there's been a home run.
Now Petrikis has 4 doubles.
Including his 2 today, so Petrikis is very effective with the bat. And Jaden Taylor will be the new pitcher for San Jose, California. Ethan Williams exits.
Stage left.
A couple of times today already, we've had a couple of players injured, and our thanks, ladies and gentlemen.
We hope that a number of the players, teams have an opportunity to visit the Pony League World Series Museum to look at some of the past memorabilia from past championship games. Over the years now, we've also presented you with video from Joey Brown, the comedian. Been to Washington, Pennsylvania for the festivities. Joey Brown, the comedian, was the father of Joe Brown, longtime general manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So the left-hander Taylor comes on in the 2nd. And Williams pitches just an inning and a 1/3. We got 7 hits, 6 runs so far. To stand in. Koken struck out his first time up. Left-hander Taylor checks the runner at 2nd. Pitch way outside. Washington County winning its first game 9-3 and then lost to Palmview yesterday 1-0. 1-0 pitch is high and outside. 3 runs for Washington County in the first, 3 here in the 2nd. And the 2-ball pitch. Ball 3. That's Mojica out of the game.
That is correct. So Mojica out and Williams to 2nd base. That was very deliberate in coming to the press box, that information.
3 balls, no strikes. Runner going. And ball 4, stolen base. Pitch that was high and no throw at all from the catcher because the runner at 2nd base, Petrikis, had a huge lead.
Number 13, Jaden Taylor. Moving to 2nd base, number 19, Ethan Williams.
And now Stack. Runners at 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Washington County 6, San Jose 1. Stack showing bunt. Pulls the bat back. Runner breaks for 2nd. Safe there. Breaking to the plate. Petrikis scores on a double steal. 7-1. San Jose. All the elements were perfect there. Show bunt. Pull the bat back. Runner steals 2nd. Throw to 2nd base. Petrikis seeing the throw. Sprints for the plate. Could turn out to be a demonstration video for young baseball players. And a stack, 1 strike. Ground ball right side. Base hit into right field. And Kokum will stop at third. The throw in cut off by first baseman Butler. First and third, 1 out. And Washington County 7 runs on 8 hits. The 8th batter of the inning is Stout. This base hit by Stack, his 2nd of the tournament. And right fielder Bacon did what he was supposed to do, throw it to the cutoff man, but no chance for Kokum to try to score from second. Stops at third. Stout singled his first time up. Runner going for second. Pitch low and inside. Stolen base.
Now Washington County running roughshod right now on the bases. And not hesitating whatsoever is Enrique Sotelo has not been able to slow them down at all.
I have 5 stolen bases for Washington County. Do you concur with that?
Yes.
And it's only the bottom of the 2nd inning. And they count 1-0 on Stout. Infield drawn in with runners at 2nd and 3rd. The pitch a ball, 2-0. The inning started with number 9 hitter Miguenko getting a base hit. And then an ill-advised throw by the third baseman to second to try to get a lead runner out. 2-ball pitch. Strike call, 2-1. Same scenario as we had earlier in this inning with the runner Stack at second, able to get a tremendous lead because he is leading off behind the drawn-up shortstop. This ball is rocketed in the air, but out of play. Count 2-1. Our first game of the doubleheader today. And it was the elimination of Hagerstown, with Bay County winning 8-2 and advancing, while Hagerstown has to pack its bags. 2 on, 2nd and 3rd, 2-2 pitch, line drive, caught by the diving third baseman Moran. Moran diving to his left, not only gets an out, but saves at least 1 run, maybe 2. You're going to play third base, you better be able to move quickly to both sides, left and right. And Wade, 9th batter of the inning. 2nd and 3rd, 2 out, 7-1. Washington County leads. Now the San Jose infield backs off. Taylor's pitch, curveball, strike 1, outside corner. Oh, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball outside. Sam Wade from 84, Pennsylvania, will be going to will be in 9th grade at Bentworth High School. And a foul ball. It was not really much of a swing by Wade. He just reached the bat out, and he did touch the ball with his bat and stays alive. 3-run first for Washington County, now 4 here in the 2nd. Oh, 2 pitch. Fly ball to left center field. Bouncing to the wall. Koken from third. Stack scores from second. As Wade delivers. And it is 9-1. Washington County leads San Jose, California.
And another extra base hit out of this Washington County hitting machine today. And in recent years, Washington County has shown the propensity to swing a big bat. That has continued most certainly in this game. Now with an 8-run lead.
How about that? The Sam Wade, he just flipped the bat at an 0-2 pitch. Fouled it off, stayed alive, and then delivers a 2-run double ground ball to third, bobbled by Moran to throw to first base. Out. Boy, it was close. But Washington County scores 6 runs on 5 hits. 1 left on base at the end of 2. Washington County 9, San Jose 1.
Community Bank helped us in every way there was when we built this new restaurant. This past year has been really hard on the restaurant industry, and we would not be where we are without the support of Community Bank. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' iced just for you.
Washington County leads 9-1. Washington County, the 9-1 lead. Moving into the third, here's Randy Gore.
Thank you so much, Lanny. In the top of the third, Tommy Moran will lead off for San Jose, California. And he goes after the first pitch. It hits one high and deep to left. Wade is back. It's halfway up the wall as Moran heads towards second with a leadoff double. Now Washington County with 3 runs in the first and a big 6-run second inning. San Jose undaunted early in this third, coming right back out with a big cut. Moran didn't miss a home run by much. And he was on the move in a hurry for the extra base hit. Toby Torres 0 for 1. He flew out to center of the first inning. Lefty-lefty matchup with pitcher A.J. Andronis. Takes outside ball 1. Andronis making his first pitching appearance of the World Series here today, getting the starting nod. Looks back at the runner at second from the stretch. Line drive past Andronis into center field. Moran held at third. Runners at the quarters now for San Jose. Ball gets through, but Andronis has it backed up. But as the throw comes home, that allows Torres to take second base.
That's sloppy. With a big lead, what you got to do here, you just throw the ball into second base. You've got an 8-run lead. Always looking to keep the double play in order, and just flinging the ball home made no sense at all. And then as it turned out, because the ball was bounced around by home plate, runner moves up.
And that ball rocketed into center field, and there was no chance Moran was going to try and score. He was held at third, ball fouled out of play by Ethan Williams.
You know, I didn't see whether there was a cutoff man, but there should have been. Always should be. You know, sometimes teams get lazy when they're down by a big ton of runs. Sometimes teams that are winning by a decent margin get lazy.
Foul ball out of play, 1-2 on Ethan
all
Williams.
levels, by the way.
Right. 1-2 pitch is upstairs. So runners at second and third, nobody out for San Jose, trailing 9-1 to Washington County. Ethan Williams with an RBI single in the first inning. Pitch outside. Count of 2-2. Home plate umpire Ron Ross. John Hauer at first, Bob Bonus at second, Roger Anselmino at third. Pitch up and in, turning away from the offering Williams. And now the count is full. A.J. Andronis, the son of Washington County Sheriff Tony Andronis, and he strikes out Ethan Williams on the payoff pitch, one away. Hits the outside edge to the right-handed hitter. That's the inning's first out, a big one with runners at second and third. Enrique Sotelo takes away for ball one, another right-handed bat. Second strikeout today for Andronis. Moran at third, Torres at second for San Jose. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Andronis looks to third, looks home, then throws to first to get the out. 1-3 on the put out of Sotelo, and the runners have to stay put at second and third. Another hot shot in this inning, back toward Andronis, and he speared it down toward his feet. As he looked to third, looked home, realizing that the runner was not breaking home, he then fires on to first to get the shore out. And again, the runners staying at second and third, so a chance to wiggle out of this inning without any damage. And a ground ball pulled on the right side by Antonio Chavez, pinch hitting, fielded by Stack, throws to first to get the out. 4-3 on the put out, and the side is retired. So a couple of hits, no runs, and two left on for San Jose, California after 2.5. It's Washington County, PA 9, San Jose, California 1.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here.
John Sisson Motors invites you to experience the next evolution of the automobile with a completely new all-electric 2022 EQS sedan from Mercedes EQ. Reserve yours today at johnsissonmercedes.com.
Now is a great time to take home a new Nissan from John Sisson Nissan. We have a great selection of new Nissans to choose from, like a 2022 Nissan Rogue or a 2022 Nissan Altima. At John Sisson Nissan, every customer is a VIP. Discover for yourself today.
One more time.
Come on, one more.
One more. Righty stance.
Yeah!
2, 1.
One more, man.
Oh, man. All right, little bro.
Want more?
And a 9-1 Washington County lead over San Jose, California. Marcus Garcia was pinch hit for in the top of the third by Antonio Chavez, grounded out on one pitch to end the inning. And Marcus Garcia re-enters to play short defensively in this bottom of the third. Washington County batting around in the second. LJ Zidek leads off the bottom of the third. He has reached twice today, singled in the first, fielder's choice, and scored a run in the second. Checks his swing with the pitch a called strike curveball on the outside corner for Jaden Taylor. Taylor was the winning pitcher in the West Zone semifinals a victory against La Jolla, California, 3-0. Went 6 2/3 of shutout baseball. 0-1 pitch in the dirt by Taylor. Evens up the count on Zidek, 1-1. Taylor with the 1-1. Narrowly misses away to Zidek. 2 balls and a strike. Jaden Taylor, lefty sidearm pitcher. Fastball in the mid-60s, also a curveball. (2-1) is low. 3 balls and a strike. Taylor tends to pitch backwards, so if a hitter's typically in a fastball count, he'll go breaking ball or vice versa. 9-1 Washington County in front on the 3-1. Zidek looks at strike 2. And he throws, whether it be the fastball or breaking ball, at a slower velocity than the starter Ethan Williams, so Washington County will have to adjust to that. Payoff, fouled straight back. Starter Williams goes 1 1/3 for San Jose, giving up 6 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, no walks, 1 strikeout. Zidek awaits another 3-2. This time, again a foul ball into the bleacher seats. So his wastes a couple of 2-strike offerings, has Zidek. Zidek will be a freshman at Trinity High School this fall. Also plays football, plays for Beaver Valley Baseball Organization, and has put his speed and hitting power on display in this Pony League World Series. Payoff pitch. Popped up, third base side. Tommy Moran ranges over, makes the catch on the warning track in foul territory for the inning's first out. So Zidek set aside, nice catch, very close to the fence there on the warning track, but Moran able to find his spot to make that catch. A.J. Andronis takes a pitch inside on a breaking ball for ball 1. Andronis reached on a fielder's choice in the first, lined out to left in the second. Southpaw Taylor's 1-0 curveball drops in the zone nicely for a strike on the outer third. Washington County won Pony League World Series title in 1955, 4 title game appearances. 1-1, curveball again, and a strike again from Jaden Taylor on Andronis. Since the Pony League World Series returned to Washington in 1984, the hometown team has played in the tournament every year. 1-2 breaking ball, plunks Andronis, a slow curve, and Andronis didn't move. He gladly will be plunked by the pitch. As there's MJ Marshak, home run in the first inning, RBI single in the second. He's got 3 RBIs in this game, a couple of runs scored, and Marshak will bat next.
Shortstop, number 21, MJ Marshak.
Has played some good defense at short, a 10 strikeout pitching performance yesterday in 4 innings. Bats here with 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the third. Offering is high from Taylor, ball 1. Marshak will be a freshman at Cannon McMillan. Also the hardest thrower on the team. Pickoff throw. Diving in headfirst safely is Andronis. Check that, Laskowski, the courtesy runner, in for Andronis. Laskowski dives in safely.
I guess you'd want your guy with the strongest arm to play shortstop, wouldn't you?
That would make sense.
Or pitch.
Yes, and he's done both. 1-0. Narrowly missing on the off-speed pitch. Two balls and no strikes to Marshak. Washington County leading 9-1. Laskoski at first, short lead there. Dante Butler holding him on. Bender dips low to Marshak, 3-0. Taylor falls behind. Taylor set, now will throw over to first in plenty of time. Laskoski reads that. He had a short lead anyway. Yesterday, Marshak, a no decision in what was a 1-0 loss to Palmview, Texas. Only run scored on a throwing error on a pickoff attempt in the 5th inning. 3-0 curve is a strike to Marshak. Washington County opened the Pony League World Series on Saturday with a 9-3 victory over London. Scored 3 runs in the 3rd and 5th innings, respectively, for a 6-0 lead. 3-1 is outside for ball 4. 2 aboard for Washington County. Laskoski moved to second on the Marshak walk. And Marshak on for the 3rd time today. Nico Petragas, 2 doubles in this game. Lanny Fratteri noted earlier, 4 doubles for the World Series for Petragas. He also will be a freshman at Cannon McMillan. Two aboard with 1 out, 9-1 Washington County, bottom of the 3rd. Taylor's pitch, strike on the outer edge. Washington County winning a pair of games at the tournament last year here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. In fact, doing so in 2019 and 2021. 0-1. Curveball strike from Taylor on the outside corner, and Petragas, frustratingly, is behind 0-2 as he looks back toward Tyler Rabaski. He says continue on. We saw Andronis plunked by a 1-2 pitch. Here's an 0-2 count on Petragas. Offering from Taylor in the dirt. Dancing off of second, Laskoski, but he will venture back to second base as Enrique Sotelo keeps that ball near his feet. A little more cloud cover here at Lou Hayes Pony Field. What has been a day filled with brilliant sunshine for the most part. Earlier on, Bay County, Michigan defeating Hagerstown 8-2. 1-2 pitch, driven into center field for a base hit. Getting the wave sign at third is Laskoski. Throw home, and out is Laskoski at the plate. Sotelo applying the tag on a strong throw from Toby Torres.
Washington County, an 8-run lead. Why not take a chance? Why not try to tack one on with your number 4 hitter driving the ball to center field? And great throw by Torres to gun down the runner.
And from the at-bat by Petragas, the bat was lying in the area of all of that. Everybody converging. Sotelo, of course, receiving the throw.
You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Go back to second.
Little work.
Yeah, I know.
How about Toby?
No. I'm just giving you your props, babe.
Good throw. Good throw. Stay out there. Stay out there.
Shane Hall making changes and telling us about them.
And also telling center fielder Toby Torres, nice throw to get the out. 8-2 at the plate. It was a base hit for Petragas. Courtesy runner Anthony Georgie comes in at first base. Marshak had advanced to second on that base hit. And a new pitcher for San Jose is Aiden Mojica. So Mojica just re-enters into that 9 spot in the batting order for Jaden Taylor. And as simple as that, so just Mojica in for Taylor. Mojica starting this game at second base today, and he will now enter for his 3rd appearance of the World Series. He's pitched 3 innings so far. No wins or losses, has given up 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. So he has been busy in terms of appearances, Aiden Mojica. And he will deal to Matt Koken when he is through with his warm-ups. But Washington County leading 9-1, 3 runs in the first, including a 2-run homer by MJ Marshak, a 6-run second inning that was aided by a pair of RBI doubles, one from Nico Petragas and another by Sam Wade, to help boost the lead to its current state of 9-1. Could have been more if not for a great throw by Toby Torres to gun down Caden Laskowski at the plate. And now it's Matt Koken, who's 0 for 1, walked, stole a base, and scored a run in the second. Offering from Mojica is high for a ball. Count 1-0 to Matt Koken. Koken, a freshman soon to be at Cannon McMillan. On the 1-0, looks at a strike. His older brother Andrew Koken is a senior offensive tackle at Cannon McMillan and committed to play football at Virginia Military Institute. He also played at the Pony League World Series in 2019. Matt Koken awaits the 1-1 pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. 9-1 Washington County, bottom of the 3rd. Fly ball to right. Griffin Bacon hustling in. That'll drop in front of him for a base hit. A bloop single brings in Marshak, and Washington County swells the lead to 10-1.
Well, with 2 outs, Marshak off with a crack of the bat. And it is now a 9-run deficit as Marshak scores and Georgie goes to 3rd.
Washington County will send up a pinch hitter as Dominic Canale into hit for Hayden Stack. Fastball strike from Mojica.
One of the great movie lines of all time. Leave the bat, take the Canale.
Dominic Canale swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, Randy, we've got Petragas in line, candidate for the Wilson Batting Championship Award. What he's done in the first 3 games.
Has been impressive. Another hit to his tally in this inning, so 3 for 3 in this game alone.
3 for 3 in his first game against London.
Count of 1-2 on Canale.
He is now 6 for 9.
And a swing and a miss ends the inning, so Canale down on strikes. But Washington County adds on a run on 2 hits. A Waka hit batsman, 1 runner thrown out at the plate, and 2 left stranded after 3. It's Washington County 10, San Jose, California 1.
Congenital heart disease means that you're born with a heart defect. Parents ask if their child will have a normal life. That's a huge responsibility. Here at the Children's Heart Center, we use a comprehensive care model. We treat newborns all the way up to fully grown adults that were born with congenital heart disease. These kids go to elementary school, go to high school, go to college, get married, have families. The people of West Virginia deserve this level of care.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our programs give every child the opportunity to overcome obstacles, achieve milestones, and reach their fullest early learning potential. From cutting-edge development therapies and daily medical supervision to quality early education for children of all abilities, we cater to each family's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
Earlier today, Bay County, Michigan defeating Hagerstown, Maryland 8-2. That in game 9 of the tournament. So Hagerstown eliminated, and Bay County moves on to tomorrow's action to the 10 a.m. game. They'll face the loser of tonight's game between Johnstown, PA, and New Taipei City. Here it's 10-1 Washington County. In the top of the fourth, David Hall leads off for San Jose as A.J. Andronis starts off with a strike on Hall. A left-hander just misses the outside edge to even up the count 1-1. So this is the second of 4 games today. 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to his left, unable to get there. Marshak reached out the glove, but it just hopped underneath. It's a leadoff single for David Hall, the son of head coach Shane Hall.
Number 22, Dante Butler.
So David Hall aboard, brings up Dante Butler, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Shane Hall, involved in San Jose Pony League baseball 36 years ago, began playing as a child and has stayed with it as a manager and coach. Slow roller foul, third base way for Butler for strike 1. And one of his assistants, Eddie Demas, played baseball at Gavilan Community College, but also had played for Shane Hall in high school before going to the Marines, then to Gavilan College. Currently finishing up his degree at San Jose State. And for Shane Hall, said his coaching career coming full circle, with Demas now coming back to coach alongside him. And very proud of his team and getting back here to the Pony League World Series. Count 1-1 on Butler as that last pitch in the dirt. Picked up by Petragus. Runner at first with nobody out. Top of the fourth, 10-1 Washington County. Andronis steals outside to the right-handed hitting Butler, 2-1. San Jose last year going 0-2 at the Pony League World Series. But getting back here is a slow ground ball on the left side of the infield. Handled by Andronis, the pitcher, off the mound. Sets and fires to first to retire Butler. Hall advances the second on the ground out.
Clearly, the pitcher ignoring that lead runner. Just give me the out. No thought whatsoever with this 9-run lead. Just take the outs where they are.
And Nico Petragus communicating that as well from his catcher position and instructing Andronis where to go. So with the 9-run pad, take the short out. Griffin Bacon looks at ball 1. He walked on the second. Bacon, left-handed hitter. And he lays down a bunt on the third base side. It will roll and roll and roll and hit the bag. It's a fair ball. Third baseman Migyanko took his chance with it, but it stays fair, and it's a bunt single. And moving to third is David Hall.
Look at our camera, our video crew, perfect angle for you. If Petragus would get out of the way. Come on, Nico, move.
Can't bunt it much better than that. And you could hear the San Jose dugout telling Griffin Bacon, great bunt. Mojica shows bunt, pulls back, but the fastball a called strike anyway. Well, he did go. Committed, pulled back late. Squares up early. This time pulls back as the pitch up and outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners at first and third for San Jose, trailing 10-1, top of the fourth, trying to put a dent into this Washington County lead. And now time for Mojica. Mojica 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the second inning against Andronis. Andronis looks at first. Pitch outside for ball 2. Looked like a changeup. I mentioned Washington County won Pony League World Series title in 1955. The only other champion from Washington County was Monongahela in 1954. Here's a ground ball, one hopper to Stout at first, throw to second, out there, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, twin killing to end the threat, and one left on for San Jose, no runs across. Stout started it, Stout finished it, 3-6-3. We bottom of the fourth, your score Washington County 10, San Jose, California 1.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
Hi, I'm Dylan Radigan. The world is brimming with possibilities. And that keeps me busy. My latest invention may be able to feed and sustain communities around the world. My team and I are always on the go, meeting new people and seeing new places. I produce films that I really care about. It's an honor to speak to audiences around the world. When people come together, meaningful work gets done. How do I do all this? Well, that part's easy. Hotelplanner.com.
Taking care of our customers is our #1 priority at South Hills Toyota. Whether you come into our showroom to shop or buy through our express store online, the vehicle you want from the dealership you trust, it really is all at the mall. At Washington Honda, taking care of our customers is our top priority. Whether you shop online or on the lot, we'll deliver your new car to your front door at no extra fee. It really is all at the mall.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company.
And Washington County with a 9-run lead. Sam Stout will lead off the bottom of the fourth against Aiden Mojica. And first pitch strike.
Randy, I've got a number for you. A set of numbers. In a minute we'll get a chance.
All right, 0-1 is high for a ball. (10-1) Washington County with 3 in the first, 6 in the second, and 1 in the third. Check swing by Stout on the appeal. No swing, says John Hauer. 10 runs on 11 hits for the home group. 1 run on 5 hits, 2 errors for San Jose. 2-1, wave and a miss by Stout. Stout, the lone player on the roster from the McGuffey Youth Leagues for Washington County. 2-2, taps one foul near home plate. And tends to be more of a contact hitter. He's put good barrel on the bat today. A single in the first, lined out in the second, but a loud out as he lined to Tommy Moran in that inning. The San Jose third baseman. 2-2. Low and outside. Enrique Sotelo unable to stop it, but nobody aboard. Count runs full. Stout awaits the payoff, and it's up high for ball 4. Ball out of the glove of Sotelo, so Stout will jog it down to first, but he is aboard with a leadoff free pass.
Randy, listen to this. Washington County starting pitching in this Pony League World Series. 12 innings so far, just 2 runs, 8 hits, 19 strikeouts.
Impressive. And that will, pitching like that.
Capital I, by the way.
Pitching like that will take you far in any tournament, as well as in this Pony League World Series. Pitch outside for a ball to Sam Wade. He produced the 2-run double in the second inning, is 1 for 2. Mojica's 1-0, fouled back. Great to have you with us today. Video coverage on MLB.com, brought to you by WVRC Media. Coverage on 1450 AM WJPA Radio in Washington. Our producer, Jacob Knisner, handling the controls in the downtown Washington studios. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch high on the fastball for Mojica to Sam Wade.
Knisner with a Z or with an S?
I'm not sure how it's spelled. I just know how to pronounce it.
You don't happen to know how many... What, Bob?
Knisner with a Z, Bob says. Swing and a miss.
I wonder how many points his name is worth in Scrabble. I'm sure he's figured it out already.
Yeah, he probably knows. Well,
of course.
Check in with him during the next half inning break. 2-2, swing and a miss. Mojica punches out Wade for the inning's first out. That's the second strikeout for Mojica in relief.
Got Wade to chase a pitch that was out of the zone up.
Now it's Ian Migianco.
Have I told you the story that Steve Blass tells all the time about his first major league start? This goes in line, by the way, with the importance of good starting pitching.
And his first start, if I'm not mistaken, was against Sandy Koufax. Is that correct?
I think it was Don Drysdale, but one of those two.
Somebody of Hall of Fame caliber. Migianco plunked, so he is aboard. Stout now to second. So
25 hit batsman, by the way. Yeah, it was against, I thought it was Drysdale, but you might be right. It might have been Koufax, but Roberto Clemente went up to Steve and said, pitch a shutout, we'll play for a tie. Of course, knowing Steve Blass as I do, that story is probably correct.
I remember reading that in his book, which was excellent, by the way.
Well, like I said, that story is probably correct.
LJ Zidek steps in. Well, as sometimes is said, don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Well, that's exactly right, but I must tell you that I have tremendous respect, and I'm going to tell you something else about Steve Blass in a moment.
Pitch to the plate. Zidek bounces one to Williams at second, flips to Garcia, out there onto first, double play, and we'll pick up that thought when we come back during the next half inning. Migianco erased on the double play that Zidek bounces into, and your score after 4. It's Washington County 10, San Jose, California 1.
Oh yeah, been waiting for this one.
Community Bank helped us in every way there was when we built this new restaurant. This past year has been really hard on the restaurant industry, and we would not be where we are without the support of Community Bank. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket.
Little did we know that switching to Cricket was going to be a major upgrade. The 5G is like fast.
Switch for the speed, stay for the savings. Smile, you're on Cricket.
one change defensively for Washington County as we go to the top of the 5th. Sebastian Scholsky will enter the game for Matt Kokett in right field, so plug Scholsky into the 5 spot in the batting order. It's 10-1 Washington County on top of San Jose, California. And Lanny Fratteri, you were talking about Steve Blass.
I want to make this statement to you. If you were to decide on who was the most important person ever in the history of the Dodgers, the most important person in the history of the Dodgers, in my opinion, it's Vin Scully. Over players, managers, coaches.
Tommy Moran, line drive to center field for a base hit. Leadoff single. He's on for the 3rd time today, and I think you have a very good argument.
And to follow up on that,
sure,
the most important person in the history of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the most important person, considering all aspects of a franchise, a baseball franchise, the answer is Steve Blass.
And why do you say that?
2 winning games in 1971. Many years as a tremendous ambassador for the organization and helping the ball club sell tickets. Many years as a broadcaster, entertaining fans, making thousands of appearances on behalf of the ball club.
Pitch in the dirt gets away as Tommy Moran advances to second. Toby Torres at the plate with a count of 1-0. It's the entire body of work, right? And you think about all those things. And Steve Blass, obviously you know him much better than I. I had the fortunate pleasure of meeting him during the 2014 Frontier League All-Star Game festivities. And he was the guest speaker for one of the events in Washington County. Pitch misses for a ball, 3-0. And just a wonderful man. He was there for the Home Run Derby and throughout the All-Star festivities. 3-0 taken outside for a ball. Torres is on, 2 on for San Jose and nobody out.
You know, I'm of the school that believes a wonderful trait that a person can have is the ability, if you have some notoriety, your ability to reach out and let people know that you're welcoming them and you'd like to meet them. You have the body language that indicates you'd like to talk to them. I think the world of people that are like that. I like to think I'm that way.
Take it easy.
Steve Blass is definitely.
No, he's going to throw strikes. He said.
It's like a change up and you throw a fastball on.
Why?
Yeah, well, just don't let him do that.
Catch it.
I would have caught that. Alright, just turn 3.
Turn 3. I like that idea.
Yeah. Like some safe side.
Alright, hey, you get 3. It's not fair.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
You can do it.
Alright. There you go.
Which isn't far from here. Scotty's Ice Cream.
How much time are we talking?
5 minutes away, 10 minutes maybe.
How much in terms of gas?
No, minimal. I don't know what that would equate to exactly in dollars and cents, but it's worth the drive.
Okay. Make sure you tell me about it before we break up.
Okay.
Number 19, Ethan Williams.
Well, after a meeting on the mound that breaks up with Tyler Rabaski and his team, he returns to the dugout and a foul ball off the bat of Ethan Williams for a strike.
Don't tell anybody, but the look I got from Bob Gregg when I brought up ice cream. Oh, don't tell him. Don't tell anybody.
Williams 1 for 2, RBI single in the first, accounting for San Jose's only run. 0-1, offering outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander loosening in the Washington County pen, Anthony Georgie may get a call at some point. 1-1 pitch is up and in. Andronis, who started this game, he's at 65 pitches. San Jose headed to an inning-ending double play in the 4th inning. Pitch in the dirt, 3-1. They've had some chances. Runners on, in fact, in every inning, including this 5th, but have only plated 1 thus far. On the aforementioned base hit by Williams in the first, 3-1, low and in, bases are loaded. A base hit and back-to-back walks now, and Andronis in a little bit of trouble, although still a 10-1 lead. But if you're Coach Rabaski, manager Tyler Rabaski, obviously you're disappointed in seeing the walks with such a large lead, because that's what helps put fuel to the fire of a rally. Enrique Sotelo 0 for 2. Line drive, Stack makes the catch, throw to first, gets away at first base, chased down by Andronis, but in to score is Moran from third. And San Jose cuts it to 10-2. So Stack with a nice play to make the line drive catch, but he basically spiked that throw toward the feet of Stout. So the E4 brings home Moran and one away in the inning.
And Stack had more time. He had a little bit more time to unload the ball, but in defense of him, there was so much going on. He was moving to the line. The ball wasn't hit all that sharply.
So with one away, Marcus Garcia accepts a fastball outside for ball 1. Garcia, and as an 8-year-old, was a member of a San Jose team that narrowly missed out on the Pinto World Series in 2016. Won the regional and super regional, and Williams swings and misses here for a strike. So this time with San Jose reaching the Pony League World Series. Marcus Garcia and company has runners at first and third with one out, trailing 10-2 San Jose. Good curveball for a strike on the outside edge. One-two, far inside, nearly brushing the jersey of Garcia, but he turns away. Two balls, two strikes, one out, two aboard, 10-2 Washington County, top of the 5th. Runner from first takes off, pitch in the dirt. Stolen base for Williams. And Georgie comes back to the dugout, gives the thumbs up. He is loosened up if needed. Pitch count is not an issue for Andronis as he brings up and in for ball 4, but effectiveness is he has now walked 3 in this 5th inning.
Left fielder number 23, David Hall.
David Hall singled off of Andronis in the 4th. 1 for 2.
Well, Randy, foul ball back. You say it's not a factor, and I know what you were saying about him still being around for a while, but keep in mind that the longer he can go in this game, should we not have a shortened game, the longer he can go, the other arms that are saved, because we know he's done after today.
Pitch is strike now 0-2.
You know, the fact that he's at 76, I mean, he's not going to pitch tomorrow. He's not going to pitch on Wednesday.
0-2, fastball high. So from the standpoint, if this goes 7 innings, you want Andronis in there as long as he can be. If you can get out of this inning without any further damage, score 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th, you'd love that even more if you're Washington County. Ground ball pulled foul on the third base side.
Well, or consider this. Let's say that, you know, he's facing his 6th batter of the inning. Let's say that he had been more efficient and faced only 3 or 4 batters and finished this inning with 70 pitches. You know, then he's got a chance to definitely get through 6, or has a chance to get through 6. Now he's in a position where he's got to worry that he'll get to the 6th.
Bases loaded with 1 out, 1-2. Narrowly misses in to Hall. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eight-run lead for Washington County. 2-2 pitch, bounces in, blocked by Petragus. Skies clouding over a bit here in the afternoon hours at Lou Hayes Pony Field. 10-2, Washington County leading, 1 out, bases loaded. Fastball called, strike 3 on the inside edge. Andronis with the strikeout and a big one. 2 away in the top of the 5th.
First baseman number 22, Dante Butler.
3 Ks for the left-hander. Now it's Dante Butler 0 for 2. Butler goes after the first pitch and fouls it away. You may say, well, 10-2 lead, how is that strikeout that big? But for all of the reasons we just described, in particular for Washington County and their thought process, that's a big strikeout to keep the bases loaded with no runs scoring. Now with 2 outs, 0-1 fastball is well high. Washington County having won at least 2 games the last 2 Pony League World Series tournaments. As here's a line drive to left that gets down for a base hit, 1 in. Williams waved around, throw home on the relay, not in time. And San Jose, California with a 2-run single from Dante Butler, cutting the deficit to 10-4.
I used the expression last night when we had a shortened game because of the run deficit that you build up an opportunity, you build up your escrow account, and then you're hoping that the opposition doesn't make withdrawals from that account. And the withdrawals have been made to the tune of 3 so far here in the 6th inning.
Good job.
Tyler Rabatsky, second visit of the inning. So
yes. Stop. Get him. Shove it. Let's go get him.
Anthony Georgie will check in. He also will face, when we resume action, a pinch hitter is Adriel Ceja will come to bat for Griffin Bacon. He was on his way to the batter's box when Tyler Rabatsky made his way out to the pitcher's mound.
For Washington County, entering the game in the 2 spot.
We've seen some wild games over the years, and even just 2 nights ago in terms of a seesaw affair and big deficits overcome and adversity overcome. And even though this was a 10-1 lead to begin the inning for Washington County, nothing is insurmountable or improbable. Right now a 10-4 deficit, and huge 2-run single by Dante Butler to keep hope alive for San Jose. If nothing else, at minimum to extend the ball game, but also to try and continue this rally. Washington County with, as I was talking about, at least 2 wins in the last 2 tournament appearances in 2019 and 2021. Last year defeating Bay County, Michigan 3-0 and Bayamon, Puerto Rico 8-2 before losing twice to runner-up Youngstown, Ohio. Now Washington County in position for a second victory in this year's tournament, but more work to be done. Adriel Ceja. He is 0 for 2 so far at the World Series, and has also walked twice.
And for San Jose, number 17, Adriel Ceja.
Ceja against Andronis, or excuse me, against Georgie rather, and Georgie brings strike 1. Georgie will be a freshman at Trinity this fall. 0-1 fastball in the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Also plays football and basketball in the Trinity School District. Tall young man, already at 6'4". His father, Mark, an assistant football coach at Trinity. Swing and a miss by Ceja. Slowly goes around for strike 2. And his dad, Mark, also played football at Navy and a former Marine Corps helicopter pilot. Georgie from the stretch, fastball up and away to the left-handed hitting Ceja. Garcia at second, Butler at first with 2 away, 3 runs in for San Jose in this top of the 5th. 2-2 pitch, popped up, and will drift out of play. That tore the bleachers. A very young fan with a souvenir ball. 2 on 2 outs, 2-2 pitch coming from Georgie. And fighting it off, slow roller, right side. Stack falls down, and the ball scoots by him.
Interference, obstruction.
Well, interference is going to be the ruling on Butler, and that ends the inning. So the third out comes on the runner's interference call, emphatically made by base umpire Bob Bonus rather, over at second base, makes that call. As you see it, Stack collided with by Butler, and the inning is over.
Well, let's listen to the conversation, huh?
Why?
He's got to give him a right to win.
Yeah, I didn't see him hit him.
Okay. Well, Mike cutting out a little bit there with Shane Hall, but getting the question and answer with Bob Bonus. But final out recorded on the interference. San Jose does score 3 runs on 2 hits, 3 walks, and 2 left stranded. Your score after 4.5, Washington County 10, San Jose, California 4.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trip. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Congenital heart disease means that you're born with a heart defect. Parents ask if their child will have a normal life. That's a huge responsibility. Here at the Children's Heart Center, we use a comprehensive care model. We treat newborns all the way up to fully grown adults that were born with congenital heart disease. These kids go to elementary school, go to high school, go to college, get married, have families. The people of West Virginia deserve this level of care.
Welcome back to Lou Hayes Pony Field. Washington County with a 10-4 lead over San Jose, California. And we have called into New York. We have a guest with us here. No, we aren't in New York, but Stan Wilkerson, one of the umpires on this umpiring crew. Tell us about the last play, the final out in the top of the 5th. There was an interference call. Hayden Stack, the second baseman, trying to field a ground ball, and the folks on the stream could see it. Tell us the perspective, the ruling there.
Right. The fielder has the right to an unimpeded opportunity to field the ball. So if the defense or the runner, he has the opportunity to run around that fielder. If he runs into him or strikes him, then he's guilty of runner's interference, and then he would be out on the play.
Anthony Georgie leads off the bottom of the 5th, takes ball 1 from Aiden Mojica. And so as we have the 1-0 pitch now from Mojica, swing and a miss from Georgie. Obviously, you're not privy to the conversation with Shane Hall coming out to ask, but if that were you, your response to Shane Hall then in that position, if he had a question on that, as this pitch to Georgie popped up, seals out of play.
It would be just this point where we look at a safety of a fielder who usually has his head down. He's in the act of fielding to bring that ball in, and the runner can actually see the fielder, and it's incumbent on him to avoid that fielder rather than just running into someone and possibly causing an injury.
All right, perfect. That is Stan Wilkerson, and we'll let you go. So thank you so much, Stan Wilkerson, giving us the explanation on that call. Is a swing and a miss to complete the strikeout 2-3. Georgie retired 1 away to begin the bottom of the 5th.
Well, that was a pitch way down and outside, and tried for the check swing, but didn't pull it off.
Now it's MJ Marshak. Check that. We're going to have it is Marshak at the plate. He takes high for ball 1. Marshak has had yet another tremendous day at the plate. He's 2 for 2, has scored 3 times. He's driven in 3 runs, a home run, single, and a walk. Check swing on the appeal. No swing, says first base umpire John Howard.
The umpire crew that is working today, these first 2 games, and worked last night. And a pitch that was up a bit. There are 5 of these gentlemen, and that's why we've got the advantage of one of the 5 umpires, this pitch outside, 3-0, not being in the uniform. Stan Wilkerson, who's from New Eagle, Pennsylvania, purchasing analyst, and thank him for coming in to give his thoughts. And Shane Hall to the mound.
It looks like this is it for
No,
Mojica.
we're going to hang out here for a minute. See how long it takes him to come out here. Hey, boys, it ain't just the other team we're playing with. We got to beat everybody here, all right? Finest, at its finest. Now, we got plenty of time to score these runs, right? Let's get this out right now.
You can hear one of the players say, that was on the mic, and it was. Well, Mojica going to stay in to pitch, but we got a chuckle out of it. He said, well, you stay in here. We'll see how long it takes for him to come out. Talking about home plate umpire Ron Ross. MJ Marshak, 3-0 count, 1 out, nobody on for Washington County in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch for Mojica is upstairs, ball 4. And so on for the 4th time today, MJ Marshak.
Number 44, Nico Petregas.
Right-hander throwing Ian McYanko in the Washington County pen down the right field line. Anthony Georgie got the final out at the top of the 5th on that interference play we were just discussing. Petregas fouls one off the end of the bat for a strike. Petregas, like Marshak, also productive today, and you love to have that as your 3 and 4 hitters. That's the way you draw it up. And you plug them in the lineup. Petregas 3 for 3, 2 doubles and a single, an RBI and 2 runs scored. Check swing and a great curveball for Mojica for a strike. Petregas behind 0-2. 2 more games coming up later today. Curveball high, 1-2. Johnstown, PA, and New Taipei City, Taiwan at 5:30 will get started. And then the 8 o'clock contest, Monterrey, Mexico versus Palmview, Texas. Those 2 teams, all 4 of those teams without a loss to this point. This an elimination game you're tuned into right here. Now 2-2, Mojica working on Petregas. Last one outside on the fastball. 10-4 lead for Washington County over San Jose, California. Runner at first with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. 2-2 called, strike 3 on the outside corner. Petregas down on strikes. And Mojica with the punch out, 2nd of the inning.
Right fielder number 7, Sebastian Scholsky, first at bat in this game.
Sebastian Scholsky will bat for the first time. He entered during the last half inning in right field, offering inside for a ball. (1-0). That'll squirt through Sotelo, the catcher for San Jose, and off to second goes Marshak on the wild pitch. Washington County with a big first and second innings respectively. 3 runs in the first, 6 in the second. Since that second inning, only 2 hits for Washington County. Did score 1 run in the 3rd. So jumping out to the 10-1 lead initially, currently a 10-4 advantage. Count of 2-0 on Scholsky. And he pops it high to left center. Torres to his right, the center fielder in to make the catch. And the side is retired. A walk and one left on. No runs across for Washington County. Score after 5. Washington County 10, San Jose, California 4.
Sean likes to help his teams on the field, but elbow and shoulder pain kept him on the sidelines. Treatment from AHN had him feeling like himself in a couple days. Now he's back, pitching in wherever he's needed. Getting back in the game is living proof.
To everyone still crushing it when it's this hot. To those making it happen in the heat. And especially to those who have to wear long sleeves right now. We've got a Dunkin' Iced just for you.
Community Bank helped us in every way there was when we built this new restaurant. This past year has been really hard on the restaurant industry, and we would not be where we are without the support of Community Bank. Community Bank, moving my business forward by building a stronger community.
Washington County 10, San Jose, California 4. We head to the top of the 6th, and to take you the rest of the way, here's Lanny Fratteri.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. And Aiden Mojica will lead off the top of the 6th inning. Ground ball to the right side on the first pitch of the frame. Stack, second baseman, onto Stout. And one away.
Number 11, Tommy Moran.
10 runs, 11 hits for Washington County, 4 runs, 7 hits for San Jose. And let me go back to the note I passed along earlier about the Washington starting pitching in the 3 games against London, Palmview, Texas, and San Jose, California. Called strike on Tommy Moran. 3 games. The Washington County starting pitching has an earned run average of 295. 4 runs in 12 2/3 innings. Pitch is outside, 1-1. That's even with the 4 runs charged to A.J. Andranos in the 4 2/3 innings he worked today. 1-1 pitch is popped to the left out of play. Moran, a switch hitter. He's a natural right-handed batter. And the switch hitting, he told me, only about 5 months. But in one of the qualifying games, he hit a grand slam against West Covina, hitting it left-handed. And a pitch inside 2-2. Moran today 2 for 2. Plus a hit batsman, 2 runs scored. And he is 5 for 8 in the tournament. Pitch is high, 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning ball game. Washington County leading 10-4. And the pitch is high, ball 4. Boy, there was only 1 base on balls issued by Washington County pitching through 4 innings, and been 4 free passes given out these last 2 innings by Washington County pitchers. Toby Torres, 1 for 2 today with a walk and a run scored. 5 for 9 in the 2022 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Ground ball through the right side and trundled into right field. And Moran advances to second as Torres picks up his 2nd hit of the game. And San Jose down by 6. Trying to mount a considerable charge here, and San Jose is where it wants to be in the batting order. Ethan Williams, 1 for 2. And Georgie's pitch low and inside. Give you an idea how this game is going. San Jose took a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Washington County led 3-1 after 1, 9-1 after 2, 10-1 after 3. And the lead here in the sixth for Washington County is 10-4. A wild pitch over the head of the right-handed batter. Back towards the dugouts below, right behind us, or right behind home plate and just below us. And the wild pitch. There's runners at second and third, one out. And the count 2-0 on Williams. Ball fouled away. So let me go back to the point I was making about the situational knowledge. Here's a case, 2 men on. Washington County leads by 6. The defense has to remind itself, take the out. Base hit to center, let the 2-run score. Unless you've got a legitimate chance. Now it's not even going to be a factor there because the wild pitch allows a run number 5 to score. I mean, there has to be some concern right now on the part of the Washington County team and its fans. The fact that San Jose has come back and posted 4 runs, but remembering that San Jose is down to its final 5 outs. Count 3-1. Williams fouls the pitch out of play. Ground ball here, infield playing back, so you know that Tyler Rabaski is thinking, I've got to be happy to take the out, let the run score. Step off. I've always laughed about when people talk about there's no clock in baseball. I guess there is in some cases with the rules about trying to speed up the game, but in terms of when the game ends, there's not a clock. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 out. There is a limit. There may not be a clock that dictates the end of the game, but there is a limit. And in Pony baseball, it's 21 outs. And when the opposition spends its 21 outs, and you hope at that point you're the team on top, and it's 10-5 Washington leads, and San Jose has spent 17 of its outs. Sotelo 0 for 3. Nice stop there by Petregas with a runner at third. Not the most difficult of blocks, but job done. Georgie full windup, runner at third, and the 2-ball pitch up high, 3-0. Delivery. He is way outside. Second walk of the inning. There have been 5 walks issued by Washington County pitching over the last 2 innings. And Tyler Rabaski is going out to the mound.
Huh? You can't hear me. All right.
Marcus Garcia is the next batter.
Right. This is a game of momentum. About all the time. Let's go. On. Pound the zone. We'll get an out here. We'll score runs.
Pitching change, though, is imminent at the moment. So it will stay Georgie on the mound. Migienko remains at third. Well, perhaps Coach Rabaski on his way back, again, a big smile on his face. So perhaps just trying to loosen his team up a little bit, maybe tensing up with things getting tighter in this game.
Marcus Garcia Batting with runners at first and third, 2 outs. There's a called strike. It is Washington County 10 and San Jose 5. We're in the 6th inning of what is slated to be a 7-inning ball game. 1 strike pitch, high and inside. Over these last 2 innings, San Jose has sent 13 men to the plate. 5 have walked. Pitch inside, 2-1. A.J. Andronis going along really well through 4, and then in the trouble spot of the 5th inning. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. And Marshak steps on second base to bring the top of the 6th inning to a close. San Jose 1 run on 1 hit. 2 left on base. Moving down to the bottom of the 6th inning. Washington County 10, San Jose 5.
John Sisson Motors invites you to experience the next evolution of the automobile with a completely new all-electric 2022 EQS sedan from Mercedes EQ. Reserve yours today at johnsissonmercedes.com.
Now is a great time to take home a new Nissan from John Sisson Nissan. We have a great selection of new Nissans to choose from, like a 2022 Nissan Rogue or a 2022 Nissan Altima. At John Sisson Nissan, every customer is a VIP. Discover for yourself today.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our programs give every child the opportunity to overcome obstacles, achieve milestones, and reach their fullest early learning potential. From cutting-edge development therapies and daily medical supervision to quality early education for children of all abilities, we cater to each family's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and we have 2 games coming up tonight, one at 5:30, one at 8 o'clock, and 4 games tomorrow, the first tomorrow starting at 10. We invite you to join us here at Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington, Pennsylvania. Tickets available at the gate for just $6 for adults, $4 for youth. For more information, go to plws.org. For those of you that are of the opinion, or have you heard that this field, this Lou Hayes Pony Baseball Field is over by the Wild Things ballpark. That is not true. Just complete opposite side of town in Washington Park. I find the best way to get here, coming down 79, is to take the Route 70 junction, and then as you're going down towards Waynesburg and Morgantown, get off at the laboratory exit and come up, head west on Route 40. There's a foul ball off to the right by Stack. Hayden Stack. Hit by a pitch in the first inning. He singled and scored in the second. 10-5, Washington County leads. Swing and a foul back, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Washington County RBIs, Marshak has 3, hit a 2-run homer in the first inning. Ground ball to third, jumping in the air, Moran. And Moran, after he comes down, unloads the throw to Butler, 1 away. Sam Stout coming next. So 3 RBIs for Marshak. Petrakis has 2. Koken 1. 2 for Wade. Stout, when he singled in the first inning, a third run for Washington County, scored on a throwing error. Pitch is up high 2-0. And a called strike to make it 2-1. One away in the bottom of the 6th for San Jose in the 7th. And a last call 7th it will be. Hitters 6, 7, and 8. Swing and a miss, down and out, 2-2. Two-two pitch. And a hit batsman. You heard from downstairs the dugout saying he stuck his elbow out. And here's Shane Hall coming out to have his piece.
Yeah, well, can I ask you first?
I didn't have it moving into the pitch.
Are you really?
Yes.
An elbow going like that's not moving into the pitch, huh?
I didn't have it.
Now the check with the second base.
It was pretty clear to me that he put his elbow up and took that ball.
I'm back here. That's a pretty far distance. I didn't see him do that. I seen the ball come inside on him. And I didn't see him really get forth out. I'm telling you, Shane. I'm telling you, I did not see that.
This is getting bad. The guy there, he fell backwards. Runner never touched him. And now this, come on, man. These boys are working way too hard for this kind of stuff.
By the way, another question, and I'd have to get a look from a vantage point to tell me where the hitter is in terms of the plate. But keep in mind that if a batter is hit by a pitch and the pitch is in the strike zone, it is a strike. So I'm wondering if Stout, here's the look for you. No. I do think he moved his elbow. He nudged it a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like he was doing the chicken dance, but he moved the elbow a little bit.
It seemed to be moved with intent forward.
Sam Wade, 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul ball that smacks home plate umpire Ross. And, boy, you can see Ron is hurting. Right up by the right clavicle. No way to treat a gentleman who just last week retired. Ron Ross retired after 35 years as athletic trainer last Thursday, and the week before that celebrated a wedding anniversary. I mean, a wedding anniversary with big numbers. 0-2 on Wade. Runner going, and the ball is rocketed skyward. Shortstop Garcia out to make the catch, and 2 away. Hey, folks, hope you'll join us for the action. Hopefully you can come here, but if you can't, listen to WJPA with Randy and Mark, or see what kind of fun things Ernie Galuski and I will offer up for you. Ernie Galuski has gone to Moose's media outlet green room, gotten his makeup on, his TV makeup on, and Ernie and I will spin some tales starting at 5:30. One ball, no strikes. Did you hear, Randy, we got into country music the other day?
I did not.
Oh, yeah.
How did that go?
Oh, I thought it was very entertaining, but then again, I'm prejudiced. Sure, there were some people that didn't find it all entertaining, but we were talking about the viola, and that led us to the fiddle, and that led us to The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Swing and a miss, 2-1 on Mizyenko.
I've seen Charlie Daniels perform that live before. It's like a 20-minute song in person, yes.
Runner going 2-1 pitch. Bouncer off the glove of the pitcher, rolling towards shortstop. Garcia's throw is late in the dirt, and the batter runner, Migyenko, ends up tripping over the foot of Butler, and on the play, Stout goes from first to third. First and third, 2 outs. Infield single. Not your routine play with a deflection, and Garcia thought he had a shot. He gave it a shot anyways. Why not?
As we got a second look at that play at first base in the booth, the left leg and foot of Migyenko, he slipped on the top of the bag and kind of hyperextended his knee, but fortunately he's still in the game. He's okay, but perhaps looked worse than it actually was.
Zidek swings fly ball into right center field. Dropping on the warning track. Scoring from third is Stout to make it 11-5 around third. Migyenko slides in just ahead of the throw to the plate. Ending up at third is Zidek. And Washington County is in front 12-5. Center fielder Torres couldn't get there. Ball to the track. Good relay from Williams, the shortstop, or second baseman rather. Three bases, the ruling on the ball hit by Zidek. That's his second triple of this Pony League World Series. He went single, triple, home run in the game against London on Saturday.
No. We're just slowing it down here. I'm gonna see how long it takes him to come out. All right. Been here before? I don't think so. Got to block the plate. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're good. We're good. Hey, is he walking out yet? Okay. Is he walking out yet? Okay. Well, we're gonna sit here for a minute until he does. Just give me a little nod when he starts to come out. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna act like him. Yeah, right? Hey, you're doing fine, babe. All right? We got to fight here. Right? We got to fight. You're gonna have to come all the way out. Hey, do a job. Getting dirty. Yep.
Well, some levity there, but Shane's not pleased at all where his troops are, where they find themselves currently down by 7 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And now Georgie, his second at bat of the game. Pitch off the glove, sprinting home is Zidek to score. And it is now 13-5. So it is an 8-run deficit. 10 would stop the game. There are 2 outs in this bottom of the 6th. Washington County led by 9 after 3 innings, and then San Jose scored 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Pitch high and inside for a ball. Three teams have been eliminated from the field of 10. Swing and a miss. Team from Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. London, United Kingdom. And Hagerstown. Now 3-1. Three runs in, 2 outs, nobody on base. 3-1 pitch. And Mojica misses outside. Only 4 home runs in this Pony tournament, 2 hit by Washington County players. LJ Zidek homered in the 6th inning of the game a couple days ago. And earlier today, MJ Marshak hit the scoreboard, and the ball hit off the board right under MJ's picture. And that gave Washington County a 2-1 lead after San Jose had scored on the top of the first inning. Martin Joseph Marshak.
It's a straight sub. 15 has been running for this spot all day.
On.
I can run him right here for my pitcher because he is the pitcher.
Right. Yeah, you run for the position.
Thank you. Go.
Georgie. As Georgie is a pitcher here at this point, and he's in the same spot in the lineup where A.J. Andronis was. So the question was, can he bring in a courtesy runner, Caden Laskowski, for the pitcher? And it's the very same spot of the batting order, so the answer is yes, he can. So Laskowski in at first.
13-5 Washington County, and Marshak with his third hit of the game into left center field. Throw to second base, goes by the second baseman, but Butler, the first baseman, is backing up. Now Marshak on base 5 times today. Home run, single, walk, walk, single. And Marshak in this tournament is 5 for 9. And now Nico Petrakis. Nico today, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, batting 6 for 10 in the tournament. Second 3-hit game of the 2020 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. And Petrakis has, of his 6 hits, he has 4 doubles. Well, the quote-unquote winning run is at first base with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch inside 1-1. And Washington County could prevent one of its pitchers from having to go to the mound in the 7th inning. And who knows what impact that would have on future games. Strike called 1-2. Two on. Laskowski at second. Marshak at first. 1-2 pitch, fly ball into center field. Running catch made by Torres. We are going to the 7th. In the bottom of the 6th. 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 left on base. As we move to the 7th, Washington County 13, San Jose 5.
Oh yeah, been waiting for this one.
Bring together expert faculty. Offer programs in high-demand fields. Add in a few centuries of tradition. You might call it the future of higher education. We're calling it Pennsylvania Western University. We've combined the resources of California, Clarion, and Edinboro to create a new way to educate, where opportunities are boundless and tomorrow is yours to define. Built on tradition, built for your future. Welcome to Penn West.
One more time.
One more? One more. Righty stance.
Yeah!
2, 1.
One more, man?
Oh, man. All right, little bro.
Want more?
And for San Jose, David Hall will lead off. Hall 1 for 3. Georgie on the mound. First pitch of the inning, fly ball into left center field. Zidek just a step shy of the track. Makes the catch, 1 out on 1 pitch. By the way, for the record, the Dunkin' Donuts Baker's dozen total for hit batsmen is now at 26.
Another note I have on the 3, 4, and 5 hitters combined for both teams. For San Jose, 1 for 9. For Washington County, 7 for 11 with 6 RBI. Big difference in this ball game.
Now Dante Butler, 1 for 3, and takes a pitch high, ball 1. With a win here, Washington County would play at 12:30 tomorrow against the loser of the game between Monterrey, Mexico and Palmview, Texas. Pitch outside 2-0. And the Palmview-Monterey game will be at 8 o'clock tonight, or somewhere around 8. The losing team to be eliminated from this tournament. Down low, 3 balls, no strikes. Butler 1 for 3 today, had a 2-run single in the 5th inning. High, ball 4. Washington County pitching, giving up just 1 walk in the first 4 innings, but issuing 3 walks in the 5th, 2 walks in the 6th, and 1 here in the 7th. And Griffin Bacon coming up. Bacon, his dad, one of the San Jose coaches. Pitches high, ball 1. Brian Bacon and Eddie Dimas working with Shane Hall. San Jose, California. Was here last year and was knocked out after 2 games. Playing its 3rd game this year. And the pitch is up high, 2-0. Once again, a throw to first base. I'm not sure why we're throwing to first, but Washington County an 8-run lead. Strike called on the outside corner. With an 8-run lead, you could even play behind the runner at first base. Let him go. San Jose has only 2 outs left. Throw to first. So he runs. So what? So let him steal second base. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Up high, 3-1. I'm going to have to ask Tyler about that. Why are we throwing to first base? We being a rhetorical we. But you have an 8-run lead. That runner at first base. Oh, and another throw to first base. Ball 4, and that's the point. You pay attention to the runner at first when you don't have to, and then you walk, and that's what San Jose wants. San Jose wants base runners. It needs base runners.
So instead of focusing on the batter, you distract yourself with the runner and therefore walk another batter. Now you've got 2 on.
Stay within yourself. Work down the mound. Listen, I think a back pick at second would be so cool. We've got an 8-run lead. All right, so let your defense work.
Just like
work down the mound.
Don't make them happy.
All right. Just reach deep down. Have some confidence. You're better than them. Go get him.
Pitching change, Tyler.
What's that?
Pitching
No.
change.
Common that a lot of the throws to first are dictated from the dugout. And the reason that managers and coaches do that is to take the responsibility off the mind of the pitcher. But so I'm going to ask Tyler about that. If throwing to first on his own, or did you tell him to throw to first base? And again, I'm not coming at it from the standpoint that I live in Western Pennsylvania. I would be making these statements whether it was about Washington County or San Jose or whatever. There's a called strike on Mojica. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2. Oh, Mojica didn't, rather strange look at the home plate umpire. Like, maybe he didn't agree. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into right center field. Dropping deep in right center. Here comes Butler. Scoring. Through to second base. Out at second. So Butler scores. It's now 13-6. Bacon ends up at third. And just as it was bad that there were all those throws to first, no way Mojica can try to take second base on that ball. Nothing to be gained by trying to get into second base when you're down by 7 runs, but Mojica gets a base hit and is thrown out at second. And now Tommy Moran. Moran is 2 for 2. Ball popped up. This should be the game. Stout makes the grab, and the ball game is over, and Washington County has eliminated San Jose, California. Final score, Washington County 13, San Jose 6.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.